I've spoken in the past about recastings in hit TV shows, and how 9 times out of 10, the show was worse off for the change in cast. That's why today's topic is the 1 out of 10, when the recasting didn't pale in comparison. In this particular case, the successor was actually a proven improvement to the predecessor. Though this particular case isn't as open and shut as you might think, because contrary to popular belief, there's been more than 2 Meg Griffins. Actually, there's been quite a few over the years. Despite this, when Family Guy fans think of Meg Griffin, they think of
Shut up, Meg!
Shut up, Meg!
Yeah, shut up, Meg!
Shut up, Meg!
Shut up, Meg.
Shut up, Meg.
But it's Mila Kunis' voice that they're actively asking to stop speaking, as she's become synonymous with the character. At this point, it may be one of her most beloved roles, trumping her role in Black Swan and her time on that '70s show. But the character actually predates this performance. She wasn't the first Meg. Technically speaking, she wasn't even the second. The first time the character was ever committed to creation, she was played by Seth MacFarlane's sister, Rachel MacFarlane. She wasn't really given much to do, as what's recovered from the original pilot is only 7 minutes long, and within that 7 minutes, the character of Meg just really wasn't featured all that much, with more of the screen time being devoted to Peter and the predicaments he's in. So there's not really a whole lot to talk about there.
I remember when Stewie was born. He was the only baby I've ever seen who came out smiling.
But of course.
No, Mom, it's kind of cold in here.
No, don't touch the thermostat, Meg.
Come on, this thing goes up to 90.
What touch your thermostat?
Relax, Mom. It's just a bunch of guys sitting around with a black marker and a checklist of the 10 Commandments.
Thou shalt get drunk.
Bacon's great, Mom. Where's the orange juice?
Over there by the crotch.
Mom, are you all right?
My goodness.
But cry not for her, because Rachel would go on to voice the family's daughter, Haley, on Family Guy's sister show, American Dad.
Wow! You know, it's really cool to have another girl my age in the neighborhood! Shut up, Meg. She knows my name!
But Rachel's time as Meg isn't as short-lived as meets the eye, as she returned to the role recently to provide Meg's singing voice in the episode Adult Education, a full 25 years after that original unaired pilot was produced.
It's so bleak, but to me it's perfect. What more can I ask for?
When Family Guy finally made it to air, it was Mean Girls actress Lacey Chabert who was cast in the role. She played Meg as a typical teenage girl. The voice fit fine given the character's look and her characterization, or lack thereof. I don't think you could really complain about what she did. Her performance actually doesn't sound too dissimilar to original Meg Rachel MacFarlane.
What are you doing?
I'm driving. Duh.
My entire life depends on getting my license. If I can't drive, I'll never have any boyfriends, I'll never get married, and then I'll have to adopt a kid like Rosie O'Donnell. Who cares about food? Now we'll never be able to afford my lip injections. If I had a nickel for every time one of my parents walked out on me instead of teaching me how to drive, I'd be one rich little
Let's go, Meg.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. How'd you do?
I'll give you a hint. I-S-U-C-K-E-T. Sucked!
Yay!
Though her stay in the role would be short-lived, she'd certainly outlast her precursor, acting as the show's Meg Griffin for all of the first season. But given the fact that Lacey was still young, most of her time was divided up between schoolwork and working on the series Party of Five. So when the second season rolled around, she opted out, choosing instead to apply herself elsewhere.
Can I please get collagen injections?
Meg, you don't need to change the way you look.
Oh my god, what's with Meg's voice? She sounds like someone who's about to give up a huge opportunity.
And that's when Mila Kunis was brought in to take over the role. Mila certainly brought much more personality to the part, and I don't know if that's because of Mila's talent, or just based on the fact that Meg got more opportunities to showcase a personality past the first season. Her on-screen brother Chris wasn't perfected by the end of season 1. Within the next few seasons, Seth Green's performance continued to improve over time, finding a less harsh and more consistent tone for the character.
Meg, I don't want to be in the Scouts anymore. I just want to draw. Yeah, the Scouts are no fun, and Oh, wait a minute.
It was amazing. We just created art in front of our fans. I wonder if this is how French pointillist painter Georges Seurat felt.
I can only imagine that the same probably could have been said for Lacey, had she stayed with the series. Regardless, Mila's inclusion in Family Guy helped the flow of the show. She had a lot more chemistry with the cast, and the characters' interactions seemed a lot more fluid with Mila as Meg. The character was also treated like more of a character than she previously had been, even if the character was a punchline to her parents and an annoyance to all those that knew her. Granted, that's not the most flattering depiction, but that's still a lot more memorable than girl.
You, what's your name?
Me? Meg Griffin. I'm back. I brought another picnic. You're such a good listener. You're not like the other boys.
So, is this like the part where you guys have your way with me?
What?
You know, where I'm like helpless and you guys take turns.
Oh, this is gonna be great! We'll stay up late, trade stories. Ooh, let's watch the video of my ballet recital.
I can't believe my stupid parents are gonna spend 5 days following stupid old kids around. It's painful.
Not half as painful as a tire iron upside your head.
Dad! What is it? What's going on? I heard a noise. Is somebody downstairs?
Oh, God, Meg, you startled me.
The change in vocal cords is very obvious, but was never upfront acknowledged by the series, choosing instead to silently move on as if nothing had ever changed. That is until years later, where this bit of trivia would go on to be used as a punchline time and time again. Her last mention actually being an episode that briefly pitted Meg Griffin against her first on-screen voice actress, Lacey Chabert.
Lacey Chabert?
That's right. This should be my Olympics.
Shut up, Meg!
No, you shut up, Meg.
No! You shut up, Meg!
Shut up, Meg!
Further muddling matters is that while Meg is competing against her original voice actress, that's actually not the voice of her original voice actress. It's actually actress Mae Whitman doing her best Lacey impersonation. There have been other Megs on the show as well, believe it or not. Rachel McFarlane wasn't the only voice actress who was asked to step in and take over the role when it came to musical performances. With Tara Strong lending her vocal talents to the part on 2 occasions, Allie Hillis and Debbie Derryberry also filled in to sing a song on separate occasions as well.
Cloudy skies and rain clouds have come to stay. Just open up your heart, it'll be alright. Find me a rainbow.
Rainbow!
If I could turn back time and you'd stay. If I could reach the stars like you used to do.
But for 15 years, I've been like, I'm not singing on your show.
One man likes to push a plow, the other likes to chase a cow. Good morning, USA. Ba-da-ba-da-ba stands the dad and the alien's gay.
Stewie Griffin: The Untold Story was a story that took place in a potential future of the characters. This story saw many of the characters' lives changed in various ways, with Meg getting a sex change and becoming Ron Griffin. Being as the character's now a dude, a male voice actor was needed, so John Viner was brought in to play the part.
Knock, knock.
Oh, hi, Ron.
Who is that fellow? He looks so familiar.
My name is Ron.
I can't stay too late. I gotta go shop for a razor. You know, for my face, where I grow my beard.
Voice actress Lisa Willett also played Meg in an episode, though this Meg was Meg in name only, as she was actually an on-screen replacement for the real Meg who had left her family's reality TV series. Being that she's not actually Meg Griffin and is actively credited as being the other Meg, I don't think that she really counts, but hey, it's worth a mention.
Hi, Chris.
You know my name?
Of course I do, silly. I'm your sister, Meg.
Oh.
I had the worst day. First, I didn't make cheerleader because I'm so plain, and I still don't have a date for Friday night, as usual.
With all that being said, this was Family Guy's history of multiple Megs. For now. It's only a matter of time before we get some sort of Meg Multiverse movie going. If you like this video and want to see more Family Guy content here on this channel, let me know in the comment section below by leaving a comment saying,
Meg is a perfectly good name.
I am vengeance. I am the night, and that was V Infuso. Just remember, if you're not tuning in, then you're missing out.
So, if you like the words that came out of his mouth hole, and you too would like to become a V-generate, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, nerds!
And if you're not joining the fun, you're in for one bad day. And you know what they say about having one bad day?
Catch him next time. Same bat time. Same bat channel.